Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast of stuff, episode 36.
Mike is yelling in my ears. This is not
Yarg!
Ah!
So you may be wondering, whoa, you guys didn't stream episode 35. It just got uploaded after you listen to this, versus then you go watch it. I'm still...
The wheezing laugh remains.
Don't laugh, Mike.
I'm still recovering from
It just makes me sad.
losing my voice. Believe it or not, it is better than it was this weekend.
It's funny. I can laugh with just a slight wheeze, but I'm not coughing anymore. Meanwhile, there's you still hacking up small chunks of lung with every laugh.
Mm-hmm. I'm figuring it's the disease parts of the lung, though, so eventually it'll be a perfectly fine
Eventually,
lung.
it'll just be, an iron lung, so it's okay.
Yep. And those don't get sick. So,
I mean, they get rusty.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
What are you on right now?
Coffee and lack of sleep again. It's the semester. School started. I'm fucking already done.
Okay. So, we just have me, DA, and Ralph. And, almost absolutely no topics at all. I got jacked.
I mean, I brought something to the table.
How good.
I brought something to the table.
Ah, Jojo is out.
Who do what
What?
now?
Part 8 of JoJo, the new chapter is out.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, really, I mean, most of the things
By
that...
the way, we can talk about season 2 of JoJo's now.
Someone caught up?
Yeah, catching slowly when I
Mhm.
have moments of in between classes and I'm just like, I need to detox before I go fucking crazy.
Yeah, really all I've been doing for the past few days has been reading manga, and any tidbit of Breath of the Wild information that comes out is just
Oh my goodness.
consumed. Just to the extent that people are doing, deep diving into this, they're showing off stuff from the special edition collection or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They have a map, a old looking map of the entire in-game map. And they flip it over, and then there's Hylian text on the back of it. People superimposed that freeze frame of this video, translated all of the Hylian text, and it gave a, basically a synopsis of the story of the
Really?
game. Yes.
And if that is...
I'd have to double check and see what it is again. I mean, it was pretty much essentially what people were thinking it was like.
I'd look it up, but, it would just sound like a fucking typewriter. We're going click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click, 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 click.
Which as I was... Oh, yeah, YouTube added editing back to videos for over an hour, so thank you, YouTube. Not
They
sure.
heard
They
your
know what's
complaints.
up.
Yeah, not
They
sure.
hear us secretly.
Yeah. Troy fucking got rid of it before. But, as... There's one episode I didn't have to edit because, I started it right on time. It was the, hello, everyone, welcome to the click, 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 click. That one started perfectly. But,
Assault of keys.
mm-hmm. But yeah, really, I actually read that manga that Kelly recommended to me, the
Oh, yeah.
Akatsuki no Yona or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Not bad, not bad. A
Yeah.
lot more action for a shoujo manga than I was expecting.
Also, for just buying 15, she has already experienced a lot of what people have experienced in
Oh,
15.
The Ignis memes are the best. Are you
Recipe.
are you familiar with anything in 15 DA Final Fantasy?
No.
Do you plan on
Not yet, at least.
Okay,
Do you plan on playing it?
Yes.
Okay, so Mike, chill on that.
Okay. Is a funny thing.
It is.
But it's you need to experience it
I
for
mean, you can
yourself.
explain the basis of it. You don't really... the characters are the characters. You're not really going to be spoiling anything. So
Nah, he needs to experience it
But...
and discover
just-
himself.
Okay, no, fair enough. He does go into things dry.
Mm-hmm. Hey-yo.
Not
I
where my
was
head
about
went,
to say something.
but
I'm
okay.
like, no, let it go. I'm gonna let this one go. Mike was like, no, you're not.
Low-hanging fruit, gotta grab.
Mm-hmm. I'm hungry.
That's why I'm eating this moon pie and I'm happy.
So really, a lot of the things that we didn't talk about in our last episode, because we were mostly talking about stuff we
Things.
did over the weekend, is the manga and stuff that we've been reading. and any shows in that, which I didn't watch the latest Super. From my
None of us have. I haven't watched Super in weeks. Neither has BG apparently.
From my understanding, like there's
I've been keeping up with it. I haven't watched it, but I know what's going on.
there's some parasitic alien takes control of a human. Gohan has to go Super Saiyan in the Great Saiyaman clothing to fight it off. I think.
Basically,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's filler, and it's crap filler.
Okay, I had a thought about this recently. So, you know, like different big shows and what have you. Like we just saw a One Piece movie. Plotline,
Stellar movie.
according to the manga, is not canon. What will they make super movies? And how will that work?
Huh.
They make the movie and then they just retell it in the anime.
I
Again.
guess. But like the first two movies were Dragon Ball Z movies.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm curious if it'll be different if it's a super movie.
Dragon Ball Super: Return of Broly squared.
Or will they pull a One Piece and just retell one of the arcs in the manga or in the anime? Like with
I don't think that they would do the story of Chopper.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think they would do that.
Why not? I'm curious now. Why don't
Because
you think so?
then everybody would instantly go, well, they could have made good animation, but they just chose not to. And then I don't think that they would want to antagonize the fan base like that. I think that they would want to give as much new content as possibly can. Even if it's just like, oh, Cell's back and he absorbed Whis or whatever.
Or they could just fucking throw out some of the things that they have for Dragon Ball Heroes or whatever that thing is. Have you seen that like weird cell?
Yep.
Like
Yeah, the big egg butt cell.
Yeah.
Ugh.
like
It looks terrible.
alien alien queen.
It looks so bad.
But yes. Super.
But so, I believe we are now pretty much solidified in our understanding of the One Piece manga. Speaking of One Piece, looks like pudding is bad. This is what being is built. It's just pretty much solid now.
Someone so
I am still until the actual this whole arc ends. I will not be completely satisfied.
With the way this past chapter went, this is why I want to talk about this now.
I know.
How can you be certain? We have just been given a grade A perfect dialogue between brother and sister, between these two, and you were given the exact thing you wanted in her being human and not a robot like the other brothers. You were given that. Oda doesn't give multiple things. Oda giveth and he can taketh away. So you got the sister. Pudding's bad. This is the switch that we got this time around. You were given the boon. The sister may be saved.
I don't believe it. I'm sorry, but
Pudding
there's
is a
something
bad one.
inside of me that just goes, no, not yet. And it's just a feeling. I know I said that she's evil, blah blah blah. But there's something inside of me that just goes, you're wrong. You're
His
always
sister
wrong. Shut
literally
up,
switched the explosive things in to protect Sanji.
Love that moment. I call it that as well.
When Sanji heard that, the face, God, he was just like, "Wait, what? Like, wait, for real? Dude, she is the perfect character of this arc.
Reiju is amazing, and I don't want her to die at all. I don't want her to join the crew. I don't want her to die. I want her to just be alive.
I could see her. Here's, we talked about this last time on the podcast, not the recording, but the one before that, about the argument of how things are going to end up if, not that because of Jinbei. If she survives, I see her going with Jinbei and Jinbei doing his own thing.
Potentially.
With Carrot staying with Straw Hats, obviously.
Potentially. But there's
I could see it going that way.
There's something huge that we don't know about with Reiju. She has this butterfly power and the ability to take poison from Luffy that has been shown or explained once and never again.
True.
What's going on with that?
It could be come back in for future reference sooner than later.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm
wondering about that. That's my first and foremost of what's going on with this whole arc, because that's something too big to just go whatever. Because Luffy was about to die and she saved his life. I am convinced is good. That's in my mind. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just like, Reiju, don't die, don't. Because she's like, we'll all die. We deserve to die. Whatever. I'm like, no, don't let that happen.
The moment she said that, I was like, no, you cannot die now. I like you too much as a character.
Yes. I'm sorry, but I do not believe that Pudding is evil. I know it's just right in the face.
I like how, too, it's just like your gut feeling before. You're like going against your original gut feeling.
Yes, I know. But
that's just because he got given a moment and he can't let go of that moment.
It's
which
too
is what
good to be
Oda
true.
is going for. He's playing the heartstrings of his fans that he knows will be able to be fucking plucked like a toy.
He's playing everyone in every way possible because you guys are just like, shut up, you're wrong, DA. And I'm like, shut up, you guys are wrong.
No, I'm not saying you to shut up. I'm just asking, like, how can you feel that way?
It's just a
after
feeling.
the way things are building.
I'm
not making a decision one way or the other. I'm just asking how. How do you come to your decision?
I'm saying that the best way for this story to go, not just because I like Pudding, but the best way for this story to go, because Oda very rarely does a muahaha mustache twirling villain. I'm evil for the sake of being evil. I'm sadistic person. He rarely does that, and when he does, it's a super big deal. An Eneru, a crocodile.
My one counter to that would be that we have an entire arc with two families that are essentially that. We have Big Mom's family, which is essentially bad for the sake of being bad, and the Germa.
No. Big Mom has a goal.
She does, but her family, I'm saying. I didn't say Big Mom, I said Big Mom's family.
Big Mom's family follows her.
Yeah, exactly. But their whole shtick is evil for the sake of being evil because
they're not evil for the sake of being evil. Some of them are just like Mom's word is absolute. Some are just like, I just don't want to die.
Okay, fair enough. I kind of viewed that. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll give you that.
And the Vinsmokes, like Reiju said, they are programmed. She physically cannot go against our father's orders. But the dad clearly just douches.
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't think they're evil. I just think that they're douches, and they're just like, okay, we've just gotta just completely destroy this kingdom over here. Okay, fine, we're just gonna do that, and we're just gonna come back, whatever.
So you bring up a good little argument at a point. What happens when the Germa King dies, and who kills him?
And Reiju takes over, and she goes, "We're changing all this stuff."
Now, do the brothers listen to her?
She's
or
the oldest.
Are they freed?
She's the oldest.
But that's what I'm saying. Are they programmed to listen to the father and the father alone, or the head of Germa?
It might be the head.
That's what I'm curious about. What happens when the dad is finally taken out, which could be by Sanji. This is where I'm going with this now. It's like, what happens with this?
Exactly. What happens? I don't
know. because I here's how I would like things to play out. Is that I'd like to see Sanji be the one to defeat his dad. It would be like a heart-wrenching moment for him to kill his own family. Even the fact that he hates him, still family, and that'll fuck with Sanji. Mm-hmm. But that'll be amazing character development because he made the hard choice.
Absolutely.
But then we have to come in with the after effect. Where's the repercussions for this? Because that's what One Piece is amazing at. For every action, there's an equally opposite reaction. Oda is amazing at writing this. What happens when the Germa and Big Mom are left? Pillars of the Big Blue are gone.
Okay, here's what I think. When the Vinsmokes marry into the Big Moms, they stopped being recognized by the government as a country, and they're no longer allowed into the summit, which still has not been explained. I think that as long as they do not marry into the Vinsmoke, they still go into the summit.
Okay.
I don't know what the summit is about. I don't know where the summit goes from there. I just think that that is currently the end game. The summit. They're going to the summit.
Okay.
That's my mindset.
Also, you were saying the two pillars. I think only one pillar is going to get removed. I don't think Big Mom's going down in this arc.
Big Mom is staying way up.
Okay.
Also, what the fuck happened with Brooke? I want to know.
He got turned into candy. Boo like candy.
He has essentially unlimited amount of life. He said as long as his spirit stays alive, he stays alive. So he can.
And he's
Big
the
Mom
Soul
can take
King.
any number of years from him, and it doesn't matter. As
Mhm.
long as his spirit stays up, his body stays up. So I think that he is the perfect counter for Mom.
Yeah.
But then she has those two weather things behind her, which is just shock and freeze him. I don't know. I hope he's okay.
So does she have two devil powers?
No, she gave fruits to two clouds.
Oh, okay.
A lightning fruit and it's weather fruits.
Yeah.
She doesn't have two fruits.
It's not broken or anything.
Yeah.
It's not broken or anything. But yeah, no, this is such a great arc. This is one of my favorite arcs, without a doubt. I knew it was going to be from the beginning, but this has blown every expectation out of the water, just with character development alone.
It's so good.
Because
Sanji,
Sanji's every panel, he's changing. And that is...
And it's just brimming
gorgeous.
with emotion, and it's just so stupid.
You've seen a roller coaster for him.
I just want the best for all the good characters, and I know that's not possible, and I know I shouldn't wish for that.
Yeah,
it's just not gonna happen.
Not just poor. Actually, one of the favorite panels from this chapter doesn't even have anything in it, and it was when Raiju was waking up, and you just see Sanji's dripping cape in the background as the soldiers are talking to her. Because I don't know, just that was brilliant imagery, I'm gonna call it, because he was just standing there still from the rain, just sad, alone, waiting, and then he tied them up and just sat there waiting by himself. I just that's not Sanji. That's just not his character, and
it's not.
The fact that he's been reduced to this. This is before he even starts talking to his sister. The fact that he was reduced to being that sort of introspective is huge for him. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait for this to come to a conclusion because it's gorgeous so far.
What I'm loving is all just any mention or showing of Sanji's mom. I absolutely love.
Oh yeah.
I hate that she's dead because she's so good.
Yeah, the fact that she sacrificed the time of her life to try and humanize her children,
which is ridiculous.
Writing, Oda, how do you do this?
I'm just, and there's no chapter this week, so it's just, hey, wait for it.
Yeah, literally. But in the less, intense side of the spectrum, we have My Hero Academia's chapter this past week.
Okay. I need to just... for one thing I want to say.
Okay.
Fucking Vault Boy.
Yeah. That was my... Literal. I saw his face in that first panel, and I'm like, why is the Vault Tech guy in the fucking thing? What the fuck? And
Vault Boy, Nami, and Sasuke.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet God, no! No!
You're right.
I can't unsee that now.
You never will be able to.
You're a dick. You are a dick.
I saw that. I went, what is going on here?
And to me, like the power of like phasing through walls and stuff like that, going underground. It's like this is too much on the nose. This is way too much on the nose.
Yeah. Oh, sweet God. If she controls weather and then he controls lightning, I swear to Christ. I swear I am done.
Or he can just see shit really well.
He can see things. I can see your hatred. Okay, Itachi.
But these last few chapters of My Hero, the whole Bakugo and Deku fight.
Deku has changed dramatically.
So good.
Bakugo has changed dramatically.
He has. And that is shown in this chapter very subtly. Bakugo is basically given like very little word. I think he was talked like once when he was being ripped on for having to clean up garbage. But in the panel where Deku is taking out the trash, where he sees Volt Boy, we see Deku be very, very different from how we normally see him in these situations. When that face appeared, he's walking by it casually, and then the next panel where he looks at it, he's giving it the death glare. Like, I'm ready to pick you apart. What do you want? That's not Deku that we're used to. That was I'm ready to body you. What do you want?
Because he doesn't know if it's an enemy or an
exactly. He gave it that sideways like I will eat your entire body before I let you hurt
wherever it is. I'll eat it.
I'll eat the block you're phased into to prove that you can't fuck with this.
How quickly can I kick this wall?
There wasn't any shakiness. There wasn't any like, oh shit, what is this? That was pure determination to destroy it if it's a threat, which is very not Deku that we're used to. Which is why I said before, this week's chapters are very good on character development, because Deku's is insane.
You know it's a big deal when he goes from 5% to 8%. And he's just like, oh my goodness!
And then you see him lifting, and he's like, well, I may have gone overboard, but I can still move my arms. This is cool.
This time.
I need to perfect my shoot style. Meanwhile, keeps lifting. I'm like, when you actually get like your arms to be something decent, you're gonna put All Might to shame.
But
and then there's Bakugo.
I said it before.
Oh my God.
Like, he's become my favorite character. Like, he started off as the typical bully dude character.
Sasuke.
But you just see...
Not even that.
No.
In his first couple appearances, he was like, I'm the only one that was supposed to be here. Why are you blah, blah, blah. It's like, and he got some insecurities there.
Yeah. But then as, like, he sees Deku grow, he, starts kind of realizing that, okay, this guy who I thought was powerless keeps catching up. And then when he finally realizes it and they have their fight, just the determination and just, it like, in his own way, he was just trying to make up for his own lack of strength when he got captured and shit.
Yeah.
And then in the chapter before last week's, just his subtle little advice. Like, to me, I was just like, I love this moment. I love, like, he wants to be stronger, but he realizes that they need to be stronger together. And I was just like, fuck yeah, man. And just the panel of him where he just screams, I won't lose, was, so good.
A lot of good stuff in that fight.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, and fucking 8%. It's going up 3 notches.
He's like, yeah, I can go 6 or maybe 7. No, fuck it. Direct to 8. All your base art belongs to me.
It's so good.
And then we just have, like, the looming thing in the background of they got his fucking blood.
Yeah.
Creepy chick has his blood. So it's just like, okay, what the hell are they planning? What are they gonna do? What is this? What is it, like? So many moving pieces.
Yeah, no, these stories right now that are going on in the current mangas, the current ones are absolutely insane. Just thoroughly insane. Like, nobody here reads Shokugeki no Soma but me, but they just concluded a backstory to the main character's father, and it's fucking gloriously written. Black Clover has been on a massive fucking fire streak for the past, like, 30 chapters. And, Tokyo Ghoul is finally coming to its conclusion arc, I'm going to call it. And then there's Fairy Tail, which just needs to fucking end already. Each chapter's dragging. That's the one downer.
Friendship!
Is Fairy Tail.
And boobs! Friendship and boobs!
Yeah, it's rough. The only thing that's dragging on the weekly fucking releases is Fairy Tail, but it should be over soon. But,
like, the only substantial plot point I feel like that has happened in Fairy Tail is that fucking Lucy's laying on Natsu right now, butt ass nude. Like, that's like the only development. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I literally do not care about this mother-daughter fight, or the backstory that she was a dragon, or whatever else is happening.
Literally, it's like, have Natsu wake up already. Have this whole, like, self depreciating moment of, I'm just a piece of shit demon. I'm not. I have to die. It's my job to die. I'm gonna die. Just die.
Then
what?
no, you have to
What?
live, smooch.
Natsu, I love you. Don't die. I need you. No, happy Lucy. It's okay. This is what I was born to do.
And then he
God.
gets revived somehow, some way.
The power of friendship. They all give him chakra. I mean, magic. Ryetsu.
Dragon Balls. There's dragons in the show.
Oh.
All of the Dragon Slayers castrate themselves.
God damn it, Mike. Literally. Why?
Because they need Dragon Balls, man.
I hate you.
Yeah, really, I haven't, like, besides, what have I read? Like, I read Akatsuki no Yona, and there's just been a bunch of other things here and there that I'm reading. Nothing new that's shonen. I need to get a new shonen manga to read.
There is not many good ones out there right now. Honestly,
Like, I'm keeping up with One Punch and then Mob Psycho now, but that's really about it.
I mean, there's
Mob Psycho, I will
really
say, God damn it. Mob Psycho had a really
Hey, I got something to say.
good arc as of recently about one of their characters. I actually would recommend Mob Psycho. It has been a fun little comic.
That's on the list of things that I'm like, yeah, I'll do it.
Because, like, to me, yes, the main character is insanely strong, but, like, how he gets that strength is in a very intriguing way. And then he's not strong all the time, so he does get his ass kicked and loses his strength. And he's not as OP as Saitama. But if I had to guess, at some point, Saitama will probably...
He will be.
meet.
You think Saitama's gonna show up?
No, well, they've had little crossover things just because One Sensei does the comic. I'm just saying, Saitama in One Punch Man will end up meeting someone that gives him a challenge. Which I think it's the #1 hero if I had to take a guess. Because in the web comic version is way farther ahead than the manga. And I'm somewhat current on that. I don't know if anything new has come out in the last month or so, but it is interesting. Yeah, they are fucking going at a snail's pace in this current arc right now.
For Mob?
No, for One Punch Man in the manga. Actual manga.
Oh, yeah, because there's a chapter coming out like once a month.
That, and then like this...
down completely.
This whole segment that they're doing right now was not in the webcomic at all. Like the monster invasion part, yes. This whole martial arts tournament, no.
Huh.
Like they just essentially, it's like monsters, like, you know, they invade. They have this whole evil monster council. All the heroes are trying to fight, and then Garo finally like becomes a monster himself and basically beats the shit out of everybody, except of course Saitama.
Right. Of course.
And then the lead up after it is where they're at right now, which is like they're moving all the heroes to the main base and like just some stuff that's like happening with the politics of the heroes, and that is actually really interesting. I'm curious how the manga will actually handle that. Yeah, I'm just reading a lot of romance shit.
Yeah, no, I don't even have. We've pretty much talked about everything I've read. I just named it off.
Yeah.
Like the only one else that I didn't mention was Akame ga Kill because it just ended, had its final chapter, which I did not think that thing was only 78 chapters long, but I guess it was just on hold for so long during certain many breaks. I didn't really realize it had that few chapters to it. But besides that, yeah, I'm not really reading that much. It's kind of sad. I tend to like only read the things that are cleared anymore. And then when I finish them, I like forget they exist for the most part because there's a reason they're not talked about. They're just okay.
Yeah, really the only other thing that I can think of that I'm reading, and mostly it's like Bleach or Naruto at the end. I'm reading it just for the sake of reading it and just to see how it goes and ends.
Which one?
Attack on Titan.
Oh, God. I couldn't even... No.
Did you hear about the big plot point that happened recently?
Oh, the fact that they're like ancient people or whatever like that?
No, well, not that. There's one piece of it in particular.
Please, go ahead.
The name of Aaron's Titan form.
What is it?
It's the Attack Titan. Get it?
Oh!
Get it?
Oh! My brain. I think I just lost the entire past 3 years of school.
Yep.
I hate this manga with a goddamn passion. There is nothing good about it.
It's the Attack Titan.
That's
fair. Let me explain it to you, Ralph. I don't think you quite got it. You see, the series is called Attack on Titan.
I will actually mute you.
And the other Titans attack the Attack Titan. The Attack Titan attacks other Titans.
User disconnected from your channel.
My goodness. He did it. He actually did it.
Oh, man. I wonder if he's coming back.
I don't
User
think so.
entered your channel.
Oh, there he is.
I fucking warned you.
Okay, now I can get back to the explaining. So, oh man,
I literally can't do Attack on. I can't. It is a dumpster fire.
But season 2,
You
know, is gonna be popular shit.
Nope, not as popular as season 1, guaranteed.
Dude.
Unless it's a filler arc. Unless it's an entire season of filler, because everything after that point in season 1, there is no action for at least 100 chapters.
No, they do the fighting against the Colossal and Armored Titan.
No, but there's like a good solid 100 chapters of just backstory development before that.
No. It's in the middle. It's after that. That's when it gets very long and political.
It's after that? I thought it was before that.
Nope, it's after.
Ugh.
And knowing them, they'll probably just gut shit. Just to get to the meat. So, yes. That's really all I've been reading. I mean, I think what was it? You literally mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, DA, JoJo.
It's a constant. Currently thinking about that right now. I wonder what's gonna happen. It left out at a very weird point because Jolene is a very weird part.
So a normal point then, because
Yeah, it'd be weird if it was normal.
Yeah.
Because there was a one of the stands is a motorcycle that freezes you as it comes closer to you, and it can teleport whenever you open something, a book, a door, your eyes. It pops out whatever's been opened. And that was, he was just like, what is going on? And that was good.
wait,
So-
it's the motorcycle pops things when it's open.
The motorcycle pops out of things that have been opened. So if you open a car door, it'll pop out of the car door. If you
Okay.
close it, it'll disappear
What's its name?
until you. You know something? I don't remember. Let me look that up.
Just cause.
Been for a little while.
Yeah, no, I've just cleared season 2 with, New York's JoJo. He's interesting.
he's
Very different from Jonathan.
he's the old man from part 3.
I haven't watched part of it yet.
You've seen the abridged series though, right?
No,
I thought you did.
Really?
no.
Hmm.
I watched like episode 1 of the abridged series and I got a good laugh out of it. Never watched it again.
Oh, okay. Then you have seen old Joseph.
Have I?
Yes, you have. If you've watched the abridged series,
Huh. Okay.
old Joseph is very fascinating because he just becomes outrageously racist against Japanese. Which, to me, like, as you think about it, just like the irony of this Japanese mangaka is like, fuck the Japanese!
There we go. The stand
Yeah.
name is born this way. Love it. There's a stand called Fun Fun Fun. We've got Nat King Cole, Doobie Wah.
I'm just like, he must go through like hits of every era and just like,
I think he's just
Yeah.
this one is good.
Goes go.
What was that?
I think he just does shuffle and it just goes, okay, got it. Notorious B.I.G.
Oh my god.
This one will be
That is a
called
stand, isn't it?
Die Motherfucker, Die Motherfucker, Die.
Perfect. He messed up and used the same stand name twice though.
Really?
Did he really?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Hmm.
He used that twice.
Wow. Of course he did.
His library is lacking then. It's repeating
It
itself
was
now.
fine.
Oh boy. Yeah, I got nothing else, really, guys. We can make this a short cast. Unless you guys got something.
I can.
I got-
something that. I have a question for you guys. 'Cause
Okay.
This is something I'm going through right now. I am planning a video that I'm working on. I just downloaded all the sources. I am currently converting them, or I was before the podcast. I've currently paused the conversion. So when I work on my collages, I like to have a nice set schedule. I know roughly when I'm gonna finish them. Because how I work on them is I work on the clothes first, then in the accessories, then their hair, then the shadows, then their skin, eyes, mouth,
Okay.
and then the background, and I'm done.
You have a
I
plan of
always
attack.
finish.
You have a plan of attack, as it were.
Yes, yes. And I
Yeah.
always finish within 2 hours of my thought process. So I'm sitting down and I'm like, okay, I've got all my sources. I've got basically what I want to do with this video. And I
Basically?
go, hey, BG's here.
Hey.
And I go, okay. And I go, okay. I'm gonna work on this, and I'm gonna be finished by what?
Did you go okay?
You said okay like 3 times. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I okay. So I sat down and I went, if I start this right now, I'll be finished at, and then I blanked out because I'm like, I don't know. I haven't edited it in so long. I have no clue how long a video takes to make. And I was just sad at that for a very long time.
Oh,
BG.
okay.
Well, it doesn't count for you because you're like, oh, I'll make 18 videos in a week. Shut up. How long? You know what? Been for a while because BG is gonna be joining in.
But go ahead, ask your question.
They have to answer the question again, because I'd like to hear the answer. Is the problem, sir? Sir. My headphones are right over there.
I've actually been
No, he wants to hear the answer.
no, I'm not talking about that. I've been collecting all the videos, or not the videos, the songs that I've been wanting to edit to for a very long time, as of recently.
Really, Kibi?
And I've been listening to them just to see if I could hop on the bike again,
Yeah,
as it were.
you could. I mean, that's the thing that I am doing right now with the video I just sent you. I started throwing that together like a week ago.
I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do the Korra video that I planned a very long time ago.
Oh god, I still have my core video I've never done. So tilt-worthy. I've got a lot of videos I want to do, and a lot of them I've started now, and then I'm actually putting work into. Like, I knew for a fact I wanted to do this Ruby video. It's only like 1 minute and 11 seconds full. Like that, what you got, the cut you got is the full cut, and that's one of it's just like a knock the action back into myself, so I can work back, so I can get back to work on my Kenshin video and finish that one. Put actual, and then start on my Gios full that I'm working on, start on the actual Ruby full I'm doing, and then the Gios, and then
maybe he'll download a fifth source.
I have one. I've got Guilty Crown. I've got what is the other one? Okay, no, I have that. Oh, shit. I already said that one. Congratulations, you're a minute late.
Congratulations, you've won.
Oh, wow.
Okay, watch out.
Timer.
All right, so how long video, start to finish, full video?
Depends on what I'm doing.
Medium difficulty, not too many masks. You know roughly what you want to do and where you want to.
Just so-called generic action videos we do.
How much are we? How much a day are we putting into editing? A couple hours. Hour.
And that doesn't
Your
count
norm.
for me because I'm starting.
It's your norm.
Go to sleep.
Based off your own norms.
I'd say a couple weeks.
If I like got into, because like the way I usually approach editing, if I start something, I get anal until I finish it, and if I'm like in that groove, a
Once
week.
you finish growing a beard, yeah.
I would love to,
Physical
I'm
restraints.
trying.
but a week, I would say.
1 week.
That's true. I can actually
If it's
attest to
medium
that.
difficulty, medium length, a couple weeks, I'm doing a lot of shit.
I can attest to Mike's time frame mainly because like the was it? I think it was your Gare video. We were playing Gears of War at the time with our friend Kevin, and he would be in between rounds after dying, or we would win. And we have like 30 seconds in between. I would just hear click, 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 click of him just clicking his mouse over the headset. He would just be editing in between rounds. He's serious. When he is fully into it, nothing will take his focus away from it. Nothing. So I'll give him that. For me, again, I'm a lot like BG. It'll take me weeks. This minute and 11 video for Ruby that I even shared in the beginning, I started this last week, and as of right now, there's still blank spaces on the track, and there's clips I need to move around again because I'm not comfortable with where they are. So I know
I'm
what
a
I
weird
want.
person. I could take weeks or I could take 2 days.
Well, like for your New Year's Eve thing, BG, like what was it, 3 days? Was
Yeah, it was
like
3
each
days.
round? I made full videos in 3 days. They weren't like
Yeah,
anything
or-
like huge, but I made full videos. It's
Yeah,
just
you're-
it's just a determination thing. Like it like right now I'm reading like I've been reading a bunch of manga, and the fact that I have not finished the manga I just started recently is annoying the shit out of me.
What's the manga?
Right now I'm reading this romance manga, like the Maid one.
You are just turning into a fruit.
I'm in a mood right now.
A fruit.
So-
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sometimes you gotta break away from the destruction and amazing things like Bleach, and you gotta relax with softer sides of things.
I literally caught up in Ippo after 4 years of not reading it about 30 minutes ago.
Oh,
Like chapter
how are you liking
2000.
it?
What?
How are you liking his return?
His return?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
the way they shaped him coming back from his injury.
Oh, it's good. Like, I'm glad they didn't go too much into the punch drunk, but they're acknowledging that it's a true thing and it happens and it's not all glamorized.
But agreed. And how do you think his new balance is going to play into his fighting style?
It's gonna be a lot better. Like, I think he's gonna eat a lot less counters, and because of that,
That's my hope. That's my hope.
I started hating Nepo's fights.
Yeah, they got very linear.
I hated him ever since Wally, or whatever his name was.
Was this? Well,
It was something like that. And ever since that one, I was like, I can't watch any Epo fight. I will watch everybody else and enjoy it. And second Epo came, oh, Jesus.
Here comes another Dempsey roll with some bullshit left hook.
It was just bull. But I'm enjoying it now.
Now he's got this fucking Rock Lee, like, fucking Twister fucking ability.
And now I just started Akame ga Kiru.
Ooh, okay, good pickup. It's over now. It's only 78 chapters.
Okay, that's good.
It gets a little dry towards the middle, but it picks
So I
back
hear.
up again. Yeah, but it picks back up again big
I
time.
mean,
towards the
I
end.
just read like 300 chapters of Epo. I can read 78 of this. I caught up in prison school in like 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's...
absorbed that manga. It's about
I enjoyed it.
horse.
I enjoyed Akamega Kill. It was an enjoyable fucking ride.
Yeah, I have like 11 manga on my queue that I need to read.
Which ones besides Akamega Kill now?
Some of them are just catch up, like I Know Exorcist and Freezing.
Ooh, Out of Exodus, don't even bother. That's just gone downhill in the worst of ways.
So I've got Assassination Classroom, Beelzebub, Boku no Hero Academia, Academia, whatever it is,
It's
Fairy
both.
Tale, Haikyuu,
Fucking Fairy Tale.
High School DxD, Hunter x Hunter, The World God Only Knows, and World Trigger. Those are my ones right now.
Okay, that's an interesting little thing. I've read a lot of those. High School DxD, I think, has been on hiatus for the past like billion years.
Yeah. So I hear.
The World God Only Knows. This is actually a pretty good little romance one.
Mhm.
Mike, if you haven't read that one, I'd suggest it to you.
I have seen stuff on it.
It's interesting. The anime is garbage. It makes it look like shit.
Hmm.
But it's a cute little read. It's nothing amazing, but it's nothing garbage either.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ugh. Voice.
But yeah, I think so. We've all answered your question, right? We didn't completely skip that over, I believe.
Did you actually start your video?
No, it's still converting. That's tomorrow.
What are you editing in? What's the
Phase 8.
No, not
I was about to say.
the format, the video.
BG.
Oh.
Even
this
after
me?
all this goddamn time, still doesn't know.
How are you converting without knowing what you're converting it to?
There is a preset converting thing that says edit.
Or editing.
I didn't even check to see. Okay, yeah, that's what it's on.
Oh, dear God.
So the way I like to do it is I like to have a certain preset and have lower quality footage that's very quick and snappy to edit to, and then re-render it in the high quality, like large format stuff, and then just replace the footage and then render it out.
Okay.
I can see that.
It makes for a lot less, like, I constantly have 300 gigs of stuff that's on the,
Yeah, I have no problem with MP4s and that, but like during
Yeah.
the wars, like the XVID stuff, just for some reason chugs on my computer, and I have no idea why.
Well, no, that was XVID. You want MP4 from Nate. It was
But-
the XVID codec we got that didn't work.
Well,
What about it?
that's what I'm saying.
This is what I
Oh,
come
okay.
home to. Fight Star.
No, they wanted me to. Well, I chose to read My Hero before the cast so we could talk about it, and I read faster with music.
Yeah, BG.
It
Duh.
sounds like bull. It sounds like pure poppycock.
Poppycock.
But what can I say? I read faster without.
So can you reveal what you were doing while you were late, BG?
Oh, I went to go get food, and it took way longer than I thought.
Okay then.
That's all. I left at like 6. I figured I would be back at about 9. Ended up talking to people. Didn't get back till now. Would have got back even later, but I literally pulled myself away.
Well then.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
All right. Well, unless there's any other things, I think we can.
Do you have any idea who's gonna win the Rumble yet?
Well, I haven't been watching anything, so I don't know.
Miz, AJ, and Cena were in the ring, and they were cutting a fantastic promo. Or Miz and AJ were.
Don't Cena like that.
Make it Miz.
No, he's not gonna win.
Make it Miz. Even though you got Taker, you got Lesnar, and you got Goldberg in it. Make it.
Oh wait, Goldberg is in the fucking Rumble. isn't he?
Jesus Christ, that's gonna be a show. It's no
Oh,
different
my.
than Big Daddy Cool being in it.
Oh,
He's not
my-
going nowhere. Him and Brock are gonna eliminate each other, which is gonna set up their match for Mania, which both of them have no business doing because neither one is good.
Quick question. Android 17 and 18's entire goal was just to kill Goku, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm arguing with that dude again.
Sway, why Sway? How Sway? What happened?
He goes.
I love that
he
line.
just went. It bothers me that Android 18 is still going by her 18 and not by her real name of Lapuz or Lapis, whatever.
She has a real name?
Yes.
Yeah, and their 17 and 18's real names are Lapis and Lazuli.
Yes, and I
Are
went.
you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Where did you hear this from?
Toriyama said in an interview, and I
I
went.
Do
hate
they
this
know their
man.
name?
That's what I said. That was one of my arguments. I had two arguments. One of them was a simple, it's all about how you see yourself. Goku was raised on Earth. He is Goku. Everybody sees him as Goku. But Vegeta first learned of Goku as Kakarot, and he knows him as Kakarot. Even though Kakarot is his birth name, he's not going by Kakarot. He's going by Goku because that's how he sees himself. Android 18 sees herself as Android 18 because she knows that she's gonna age at a slower rate, and she has to deal with all the things that come with being an android, and that's how she sees herself. That's how everybody sees her. You have to remember that while Dragon Ball, the whole Cell Saga happens within maybe a month or so, Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, and Trunks all spent years in the hyperbolic time chamber, so they have years of thinking of these androids as naught but androids, and that was my argument. And he just went back and forth. So yeah, I'm replying now.
Feeding
What-
the trolls.
What is the Goku thing? It's not a troll. He's just dumb.
He's just dumb.
Some people are just stupid people.
He's just a person.
Would you guys say? Shut up, Ian. Would you guys say Darkseid? Who would you say he's a villain to?
Superman.
Mike.
I want to say Superman, but I know that's incorrect.
It is incorrect, you fool! He's actually just a Justice League.
Yes.
villain. He's a general villain. Like, that's what he is. He's more new guys, but, you know.
I feel
Justice League.
he focuses more on Superman though.
See, that's the misconception. The 90s cartoon and Justice League cartoons have warped people's mindset. No, he's not. Darkseid has over 1,000 appearances. Not even a fifth of them are Superman. 15
Okay.
are Wonder Woman.
Hmm.
Wonder Woman!
The more you know.
Like, no, he's a general. His last 5 major comic arcs, listen to this. Justice League Origin, which is the Justice League. Earth 2, World's End, which is the Earth 2 Justice League. The Darkseid War, which is Justice League. There's 2 more I can't remember, whatever. It's all Justice League. Like, it's ridiculous. That was this-
Well, one of his last things was Batman.
He appeared in Batman. It wasn't a big deal. Can I also explain? Has anybody ever heard of Endgame for Batman?
It sounds like I've read it.
Have you heard of the Justice Buster?
No.
It is a suit he designed to defeat the entire Justice League. And what happens when the
Justice
entire
Buster.
Justice League? What happens when the entire Justice League comes after him? He defeats them.
See, he can beat all the Justice League. You see.
Listen to my words. Batman builds a robot that takes down the entire Justice League. Ridiculous. And people think this is a great... Ridiculous. First of all, Joker somehow controls Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, and I think one more person. I don't think it was Green Lantern. I think it was somebody else. How does he get to a point where he can control any of these people?
Yeah, because it's best villain.
It's a ridiculous series, and Batman is a ridiculous character, and people just need to get off it. That is such ass pullery. Batman just designs a robot that can defeat everyone.
I mean, yeah,
Do you know how he defeats Flash?
sounds about right.
Oh, wait, hold on. He defeats Aquaman by throwing a polymer or something, an adhesive at him, that every time he tries to break out, it sucks the moisture from him. Okay. He defeats the Flash because the computers he puts in there are so advanced, they can predict the Flash's movement and then hit him where he's going. The Flash!
I mean, it's Batman.
Oh, you know what's funny? It doesn't even defeat Superman. He just has to spit kryptonite gum at him.
I mean, Batman. He plans for all things.
It is a dumb series. He's just getting more and more fantastic.
I feel like that would rot your teeth.
What?
Radioactive chewing gum.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it's a rubber-based polymer with flecks of kryptonite radiation within them. Oh, and the fist of the Justice Robo or the Justice Buster, they just have red sun in them because. I don't understand how people can. I don't understand.
But BG, they put 3 characters for Batman in the new Injustice. Aren't you happy
No.
about that?
With the leaked list, there are 9 Batman characters
Yes, I fucking called
out
it.
of 30.
Called it.
But that's a leaked list. It's still rumors. Anyway,
Who are
like I
they?
was
Who are the
saying,
9? Who are the 9?
I'd have to look at it. I completely ignored it until it's proven, because I don't give a.
Well, didn't you? That was the list you showed?
Scarecrow was one of them.
That was the list you showed DA when I was driving you guys to the bus stop, right?
Yes, that was the one.
Wasn't Power Girl on that list?
Yeah, but she's a
Costume.
premium skin.
Yeah, it's just like she's a costume.
Yeah, there's 3 premium.
Oh, a
skins
costume for
known
Kara,
right
I'm
now.
guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, and it changes
Yeah.
her voice and her dialogue and some other stuff. Like, it's not just a skin swap date, it's a new everything. Like, whatever. Oh, where I was going with Batman. I don't understand how people... A whole liking of Batman is that he's just a human that can handle God when he's beating the entire Injustice League.
Man versus God. That,
No,
people
it's
love that
not.
shit.
It's
People
money.
love that shit.
No.
People love that shit.
No, there is no. Okay, man can overcome God. He is just slaughtering gods.
Yeah, that's the pinnacle of man.
No, that's not fun for man. That's not fun for man to read. If people
it's-
love that the man,
Apparently
the
it
point
is.
of the point of man versus God is that even men can overcome the Almighty God. But this man is standing above all the gods when he's beating 4 of them simultaneously.
And people love it.
Why?
Because people like to see gods fall on their knees.
Gods fall all the time within their own comics to
Doesn't
regular
matter.
people.
Doesn't matter.
Superman
The fact
is
that it's a
constantly
man.
falling to Lex. I don't see anybody like Lex Luthor is fantastic.
Because Lex always has a fucking gimmick or something. So, but
Yeah,
Superman,
Batman does it. What are you
But-
talking about? He has
but
a
the thing-
justice robot.
it's the difference in the way it's framed. Lex is always put in the lens of it. It's a cheat. For Batman, it's always put in the lens that it's a genius thought that allows him to do
wait,
this.
It's a what?
Lex is framed as a cheat, while
No, He turned the
I'm not saying it
listen,
is or isn't.
listen. He turned the entire world against Superman and Batman.
I'm not saying
That's
you're wrong.
genius.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying this is how it's viewed.
Well, people are stupid.
People view
Moving on.
Lex as he's a villain, therefore
People
he's
are stupid.
cheating.
Moving on. End the show.
I-
There's nothing to discuss. People are just stupid. They see what they want to see from cartoons and such, and they think that's just all it is. People are stupid. We can end it now.
I never disagreed with you. So
I'm not disagreeing with what you're about to say,
yeah.
but it's just gonna end up with people are stupid.
I mean, yeah, it's because essentially you're not wrong. They're idiots, and they enjoy the unsatisfactory ending of it just being, oh, it's flashy, and the man defeated the god because he was just better. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't enjoy reading that kind of stuff too, because in the short term, fine. I'm not that big of a fan into it. I just enjoy reading it in passing, and that cool to me. Cool, fucking awesome.
Speaking
But
of,
it's not great.
Captain
It's like-
Cold is my absolute favorite DC villain. He's just a guy. He's beating the Flash.
Yeah.
I don't turn my head over to it.
But it's not given
Because
the
it's
same
a
pomp and
struggle.
circumstance that Batman gets. That's the difference.
No. Because it's a struggle. Batman's not even struggling. You should see the pages. He casually spits the gum in Superman's mouth
When
while
the ads,
Superman's throat is on him.
I was about to say, didn't Superman grab him and fly him up into the air?
Yes. And he says Joker said, or he says to play with you or toy with you or whatever. And Batman just casually patoo. Wait up. It's ridiculous.
All right, and with that, just a little mini Batman Superman debate.
That wasn't a debate. Me and BG are in agreement. It's just
It was a taste of
people are idiots. It's the
memories
truth.
long past.
People are
They're-
so stupid.
All right, with that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Laters.